All right, coming up next, we have our Jetsons Cogswells Caper runner. That's a tongue twister that I don't want to try and say again. We have an interview with them, Brash Volksdragon. So that'll be coming up here shortly. So stay tuned. In the meantime, we have 2 more donations that came in during that super fast Pajama Sam run. We had $25 from Ethan GLD that says, "Tell Indy they're a cool bean." Hey Indy, you're a cool bean. I get to tell you in Discord because you were too fast, too fast. And then we have another $20 from TK that says, "That was the fastest run I've ever seen. Really amazing. I want to watch it again." Well, TK, there will be VODs of every run, so you can indeed watch it again. Just another reminder about our first donation incentive, which is the bonus levels in Nights into Dreams. We are at $397 towards the $500 benchmark on that. Cannot believe the support you guys have shown us tonight. We are already almost to that point, and we still have so much more great content run by some great people in furs all throughout the next couple days and this weekend. So keep it up. You're helping out a great cause through Extra Life and Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. And since Indy did mention it, I want to mention that if you're enjoying the marathon and want to see more awesome fairies playing video games for Extra Life, be sure to check out the main Extra Life fundraising weekend happening November 2nd and 3rd. Follow at First for Life on Twitter for updates and info. Hello, Brash Volksdragon. How are you doing this evening?
Doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm energized. Indy talking so fast, playing so fast. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, that was a great run. I really enjoyed their energy a lot.
You've got to be energetic when your run is that fast. You got to fit in a lot of commentary and just a lot of stuff. So that was well done by Indy one more time.
Agreed.
All right, so yeah, let's get started here. You're here for an interview, so let's do some interviewing. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Let chat know where they can find you on Twitch and any other social media that you are on.
My name is Brash Volksdragon. I'll be running the Jetsons Cogswells Caper for Fastest Furs for Life. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Brash Volksdragon. You can find me on Twitter at @Brash_Dragon.
Excellent. Well, chat, make sure toss Brash some follows there. So tell us a little bit about how long you've been in speedrunning and streaming.
I started streaming about December of 2015. I started by speedrunning my favorite game of all time, Earthbound, for the Super Nintendo. I went by a different name back then. I went by DRock91384. I did a lot of my speedrunning under that name before I recently joined the furry fandom and changed everything over. Decided to change my Twitch handle to my furry name after much deliberation.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely understand going through name changes. I've been through a few myself. So you mentioned recently joined the furry fandom. About how long have you been a part of the fandom?
Let's say officially November of last year, so a little under.
Not bad. Always happy to have you, though. What other runs or runners are you looking forward to in either the lead up or the main marathon? If you don't know off the top of your head, that is okay.
I seem to be back here. Could you repeat the question? Sorry, I didn't only caught the first part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. What other runs or runners are you looking forward to, either in the lead-up days or the main marathon itself?
I was just looking over the schedule earlier, and I'm really interested in that Silent Hill Origins run. Also, Metroid Prime's a great speed run, so I'll be looking forward to that one as well.
Yeah, both those runs are going to be great. Honestly, anything on our schedule is going to be fantastic and well worth watching, but I understand people don't have time to sit around and watch a marathon the entire time, especially because people need to sleep, so make sure you take a look at the schedule. You can do exclamation point schedule in the chat and pick your favorite runs so that you don't miss them. Where did my questions go? I'm a prepared host. What's something in your particular run that you think viewers should watch for? This isn't a game I'm very familiar with, so I'm actually interested to know if there's anything in particular, like a big speed trick, or if it's just, just tight optimized.
Alright, so with Jetsons, the game came out very late in the NES life cycle, so not a lot of people know about it, but the biggest thing, I guess, with the Jetsons is RNG. There's really not a ton of speed tech to speak of, aside from optimal platforming and getting good luck on boss kills, but the one thing I guess you could look for, it's not really hype, but if you get hit, the stun lock is really bad, and if you get hit in midair, there's a good chance that you could just go careening into a hole with no way to save yourself.
Yeah, well, that's definitely something to avoid, and I guess that's why you speedrun it. So you've gotten pretty good at avoiding that, I would assume.
Accidents can still happen.
Well, yeah, no, I'm going to stop plugging my own speed game because that's inconsiderate, but I definitely understand accidents happening in your speed game. It's always going to happen, especially in a marathon environment, but, that's the way things... What other types of games do you like to play, or do you run anything else?
I'm a speedrunner of Zelda 1, 2, and 3, Link to the Past being Zelda 3. I like playing RPGs, sports games, stuff like that, but I've run quite a few games in my couple of years speedrunning. It's a lot of fun, and learning new games is always cool, so what I'll be looking for mostly is looking at some of these other games in the marathon saying, it might be fun to run that, so you might see me running something from this marathon pretty soon.
Very, very cool. Yeah, I do that all the time. Every time I've been watching or been a part of a marathon, I always end up walking away with about 2 or 3 more speed games. I wanna. Have you ever been a part of any Extra Life events before, either through First for Life or anything?
I can't say I have. No, this will be the first time doing a event for Extra Life, but I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, same on my end. This is my first time, and I'm very excited to be here. Well, I think we're running up against our interview time. We have one more interview after this before we get to our final run of the night. So if you have anything else you want to say, any shout outs or any thank yous, feel free to go ahead and let chat.
I'm just going to go ahead and thank the admin staff for Fastest First for Life for having me and having the marathon. It's a great cause, and I'm looking forward to contributing to it. So thank you all very much. Thank you to the staff. Thank you to the runners.
Yeah, and thank you as well. And just looking here at the schedule, it looks like your run is going to be early on Sunday morning, early for me at least, about 5:59, 6 a.m. Central Time, so that'd be 7 a.m. Eastern. Again, chat, do math for your time zone because I'm bad at it and we'll mess it up. So if you're interested in watching the run, make sure you go ahead and make a reminder or just make sure you're awake. But thank you again, Brash, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.
You as well. Thank you for having me. Good night.
Good night.